and she's giving coverage of Nolan Wells' funeral. So I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off of here. I just thought about something while I was sitting here on my bed. Whenever I do something that somebody can't do, they always flip it around, reverse psychology, and make me the problem. So when I met I just thought about that. When I met the young man, he didn't have anything. I'm the one that took him over to the Social Security office. Now I'm the problem. I see the game that's being played, but the only difference is I'm not playing. The reason why I'm not playing because I would never play about somebody not having their Social Security card or photo ID. I wouldn't play about that. See, the uncle told me he didn't have it. I took him over there. So see, pay attention. Now that Catherine Sherelle Powell, did what you all couldn't do, I'm the problem. Imagine that. No, I'm not the problem. It's just that when I say stuff, I do stuff. See, I prove it when I get up and do it, and you all are still doing what? Talking about it. If you met me Wednesday and you were talking about it, then Friday I did it. We're not the same. I actually said that. I don't like talking about stuff for long periods of time. See, and that's usually why I don't discuss what I'm going to do, because people will talk about it longer than it needs to be talked about. If the Social Security office is right there, it's no reason why he shouldn't have had it. Right. So now, see, pay attention to how that story went. I took him over there. Today, he never told me that today he had to do something. Right. See, God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Now I'm a peacefully bow out because I see the game that's being played. I don't play them type games. I really don't. You told me you didn't have credentials, and I said I could take you places. Now all of a sudden, the cousin can deal better with him. Y'all could all deal better with him, but before I got here, he wasn't doing nothing. I'm paying attention to that. Y'all could all deal better with him, but before I got here, y'all wasn't doing anything with him. I bow out gracefully. See, I used to dance. I sure did. I was on a cheerleading team, and I had me a nice cheerleading outfit, but then I used to dance for Miss Stevens. And the one thing I learned about dancing, I would bow at the end of my performance, and Miss Stevens taught me how to curtsy. Pay attention to this situation, because I am going to bow, but most importantly, I'm going to curtsy. Why are you going to curtsy, Catherine? Because, see, they're not doing what I'm doing. See, this morning I got up and I moved. What did you move to do? I moved to where I went. I made the wrong appointment. I came back. I did a couple of things. I remained calm because I realized that I made a mistake. I didn't get an attitude with the lady when she said you made the, no, I didn't, because I made a mistake. And the lady that worked behind that counter know better than me. She said, just go back over there and make another one. See, pay attention to how that went. She said you did the wrong thing, and I went over there and I fixed it. Then I left them people's building and I came back. I ain't get no attitude. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish on the same day, not the next day, not tomorrow, just within an hour. I stayed calm. I didn't cuss nobody out. And then I went somewhere else and I did something else. And then I went another place and I did. See, I told God to lead me, guide me, and he did. So then I don't have time. What did the song say? If you can't help me, please don't stop me. Move out of my way and don't try to block me. I got a race to run, and I am running by faith, because at the finishing line, I'm going to see my God's face. So if this train pull up and you don't want to get on the train, see, I know for a fact, because I ran for many trains in 51 years, whether it be the Market Frankfurt L, the Regional Rail, or the Broad Street Line. When the train pull up, if the door is open and you don't want to get on the train or whatever holds you from getting on the train, the doors close. And the train pulls away. How you know? Because I've been left a few times at the platform. So I know that I know. So then that means I'm going to do what? Bow and curtsy. I helped you get your appointment for your Social Security. Now everybody, I don't do that. I don't do that. See, I met you and you didn't have yours. You ain't never me. I know. See, no. I met you at 22 and you didn't have yours. Ain't nobody gonna use no reverse psychology on me. Talking about you got a strong personality, and the people that knew you couldn't get you to do that. And you knew me for all of 2 days. That speaks to the character of me, not to the character of you. character of me. See, I already know that I can get up and do my own stuff. That's why when people be talking about me like real crazy and stuff, just because I get a little nervous sometimes, I can still do my own stuff. That's why when social workers get involved and jack my stuff all up like they was doing over there at that place, that's why I told them I don't need, before I could catch myself, I mean, before I could really catch myself, I had actually said, I ain't asked you for you. Why did I say that? I actually had to pull my temper in because that lady made me mad. And I said, ma'am, I had my stuff all together before I got here. I ain't need your help. That's exactly, right. Because if I had to sometimes catch myself because sometimes when I'm telling people that I do stuff for myself and then they act like I'm because I get nervous, I can't help that I get nervous. But I really get nervous when you come over here and start jacking my stuff up. Then I'll be ready to put you out my stuff. See, that's what I said. Put you out my stuff. You got a degree in social work and you're jacking up my stuff. Get out my stuff. That's what I said. See it than I meant it. That's why I don't really like no social workers doing stuff for me. They start coming over here, jacking up my aunt. Go back over there. See, because over here, I might have to call the same person, deal with the same situation for six. I might. I try to stay calm, though. That's not so easy. I be trying. And then when people come and jack my stuff up, that's why, listen, I don't do well with social workers and intense case managers. Because once they see that I could do my own stuff, they purposely come and try to jack my stuff up like they did last week. Tried to jack my stuff up. Go back over there. I came over here with all of this all together. And go back over there. That's exactly what I meant. I don't play them type games. People ask me how you feel about catching 2 or 3 buses to get where you had to go. I don't have no feelings about it. I have feelings about people that think that I can't get where I have to go. I stay away from them. Challenged. I'm not ever challenged because I get anxious. I ain't ever challenged because my nerves be on edge. I'm challenged because I have to always deal with people that look anxiety and ADHD as some type of crippling. No, it's not. I prove it every day. I don't take no medicine for anxiety or ADHD. I deal with the symptoms as they is and leave the people alone. I deal with my symptoms as they is and leave the people alone that cause me more problems. Some of the best people in the world have some mental disorders. Martin Lawrence is one of them. Suffers from bipolar and depression. I believe he does. He probably takes medication. Gucci Mane, not too long ago, talked about how he have these breakdown disorders. So it's not uncommon. What's uncommon is how people react to it. That's why I stay by myself. And then when I stay by myself, what I can do is I could do a word search, turn TV on. I ain't got to deal with folks. Because folk act funny. They act real funny. And I ain't talking about in church either. Because when I just go to church, I just praise God and leave. See, pay attention. Praise God. They take up offering. And then I just exit stage left. Sometimes I might shake the bishop hand. Sometimes I might shake first aid. They know me over there. They know I ain't going to bother them people over there. Sometimes I show up. Sometimes I don't. That's how I go. Now, I don't do too much at their church over there. I've been knowing them since I was about 15. I don't do too much over there. If they had something, I come and support it if I'm around. If I'm not, I'll be in somebody else's church. That's how I go. See, I just watch and move accordingly. You know, I had an ex-boyfriend that told me that one time. He said, Catherine, I want you to learn something. I said, what's that? He said, watch with your physical eyes. Observe and then move accordingly. Once you see how people are, you move accordingly. Right. Now that I done helped this girl clean out all this stuff that she had, right? What she say? I'm just watching and moving. I'll be back Friday, and the day is Monday. Right. Now, but that wasn't the plan. Listen, it don't bother me none. I won't have an attitude with her. I guarantee you I won't. I won't, but I'm just watching and moving accordingly. It wasn't, see, here's the whole thing. I'm not a hard person to get along with, but I always come across people because I'm intelligent. They give me a hard way to go. I really don't give them a hard way to go. I don't. And when that lady told me that the day that you put in the wrong thing in the computer, I didn't cuss that lady out. I said, "Oh my goodness, I made a mistake." I said that right out loud. I ain't cussed it. So see, when people say that about me, I know they talk. No, I don't give you a hard way to go. I give you a hard way to go when you mistreat me. I'm supposed to. So one of the reasons why I backed up or going to a lot of people platforms, hitting a lot of people panels, is because I can come over here and talk about my own life. My own life sometimes puzzles me, and I'm living it. It does. It puzzles me, and I'm living it. It does. Today I asked somebody for some directions because I knew where I was going. Once they explained it to me, I understood more. I knew where I was supposed to get off the bus at because I had rode past there before, but I had never walked that way. But they explained it to me. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help. Always have a problem when people think that I'm trying to do something that I'm not. No, we're all supposed to be on the same page. We can't be all on the same page. If you met me Wednesday and you told me what the problem is, and Friday I'm trying to, that means we're not on the same page. Because then the day I wasn't supposed to be here today. Not me. I'm just being real. I'm not even being goofy right now. I'm being real. I wasn't supposed to be here today. I was supposed to do exactly what I did. Fade off, do something, go disappear, whatever. Not be here. But the young man didn't relate it to me properly. He made me think he was going out with me all the while knowing that he had to be here. So see, yeah, you made me feel foolish. I'm thinking that you're coming with me, but that's not my fault. What is for right now is hi, bye, and that's it. Hi, bye, and that's it. I'm not trying to mother you. I have a 25-year-old. I ain't trying to mother you. I have a 31-year-old. So see, I don't got no small babies. My baby is about to turn 26 and retired from the United States Air Force. My oldest son is in another state. And I have bonus sons too. I got plenty of bonus sons. Oh my goodness. Plenty of bonus sons. Let me see. I got about 3 or 4 bonus sons. I only get to talk to one though. No, actually I have one here in Philadelphia. He lives in South Philly. He's about 20. One out there in Maryland. Solomon was with him last week. I have another one right here in Philadelphia. He's like 44, I think, or something. And then I have another one who is 12 or 13. And then I have another one that I'm actively, trying to find. So I have quite a few bonus sons and I only have 2 sons. So believe me when I tell you, I ain't trying to take up no more sons. I'm not. Now, I'm getting ready to go back over there and mine for Auntie Mickey because I was the only one over there. So y'all want to join me, honey, y'all can come on and join me. Auntie Mickey. She's over there talking about Nolan Wells. That's where I'm going if you want to join me. Auntie Mickey's house.